In the beginning, there was a blinding flash of white light. The cosmos stretched and pulled in on itself as the children of creation weaved their magic on the stardust as it fell from their playful fingertips. Slowly, the silence became music, and the music became earth, giving rise to form and matter, which was given a name and called the universe. The children smiled at what they had done and sank into the shadows, where they waited for the day that would one day come. They watched as a man rose from the waters and learned to walk tall. They saw as humanity built towering structures that blocked out the sun. They cried as the first machines of destruction were let loose. They were saddened when they realized it was time for the angels to fly and bring in the new dawn. This is where our story begins, at the end of things. I have come from a long way away to deliver a very important message to your colony. Let he who is without sin cast the first stone. There is no profit to be gained from want or destruction. We will be allies if you wish it. You see us humbly before you, your friend and equals. Our gift to you is total commitment. We had been submerged underwater for a very long time, maybe several days. Soon the oxygen would run out. I was terrified about this. Can you imagine what it was like being trapped in this underwater tomb? Life in a submarine is claustrophobic at the best of times, but when your vessel has just been sunk by an enemy's torpedo, things have a habit of getting far more horrible. The electricity was dying. Every now and again the lights would flicker on and off for an instant before disappearing. The lights were red and the humming was deafening. I had been hiding in the duct for a few days now, shaking with the wet and the cold. When I saw the little girl appear, I began to cry. She was fragile and broken looking, with matted brown hair and dry blood smeared along her face from a deep gash. She outstretched her bleeding hand and with a soft, pained whisper asked me if I was one of them. The others had not seen me when I called. The girl seemed to know me instantly. I cried, and my tears echoed through the hall. I cried because I knew I was just like this little girl. You see, we were both dead.
We'd been hiding in that there valley for must have been about 7 hours, and I was starting to get restless. There went no way I was letting a bunch of dirty, no-good-for-nothing bandits keep us here. I turned to Frank and I told him I was going in. And before he'd time to complain, I jumped up and ran towards the ruined church with my pistols ablazing. The bandits picked up their rifles, but I was moving like an angel from hell, blasting them all back into the creek where they belonged. I took out all 8 of them, scaling around faster, and when my weapon was empty, I grabbed their leader by the throat and killed him with my bare hands. His blood was still warm by the time that no-good son of a bitch Frank caught up.
You must understand that the creature was residing in our laboratory for a long time before we saw any signs of life. I was taking a heart rate reading one day and transferring cryptophied information to Dr. Gonzo when we saw it happen. You see, our deadly experiments were top secret, and not even we knew exactly where the laboratory was, for security reasons. When the creature opened its eyes, there was a strange, unearthly color, the like of which I had never seen. Its heart, too, I noticed, was beating abnormally, like an electronic clock. Dr. Gonzo told me that the physiology and DNA structure of the subject was unlike any before witnessed, and its mere existence raised a huge question mark on the future of the human race. How was a mutation like this possible?
Alright, that's good then. I'll get the knife out and start peeling the potatoes then.